Show.
What is up, YouTubers? We got some stories to get into today, baby. We got to get into Nick Cannon, Tory Lanez, Chris Brown, Diddy. I think that's it. I think that's all of them, but we definitely got to get into it. So let me know that you can hear me and see me as you guys come in. I see some people in the chat there. Y'all already here. Okay, y'all was right on time. So let's go ahead and pull up this first story. And I saw this yesterday and I said, damn, I got to react to this. All right. Nicholas Cannon and his struggle lock spills the beans and thoughts of him being married to Mariah. You know, because every 3 to 5 business days, he's bringing up Mariah. Oh, by the way, before I get into it, let me say this to say that. So, you know, every year I like to challenge myself to something new. 2024 was the year of me saying no, not overextending myself, not always answering the phone, not always answering emails, not all just really moving at my own leisure. All right, that was 2024 challenge, right? 2025 challenge is for me to be 100% honest and direct and straightforward. Y'all know I love to kind of like fluff things up sometimes and put some sugar and spice and everything nice. And then hit you with the sauce. So I ain't gonna do that. Okay. So for the rest of this year and the next year, I have to be 100% honest and direct about everything. And if you ask them, you know, I got to give you the real, not just 80%. I got to take you to the water and dunk your head in that to make you drown in that hole. Like I got to give it to you. So, all right. Just warning y'all in case y'all say, damn, Storm, did somebody hurt you? No, did nobody hurt me? No, I don't keep it all the way real, baby. I'll be like 80% of the way there. We're going to get all the way to 100% there. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So Nick Cannon once again is talking about Mariah because to be quite honest, he really has nothing else to talk about. You know, over the years, I used to think it was funny when he was on Wild and Out, a channel, a show that he created and then didn't do his due diligence and then it got stolen from him and then he was about to self-delete when he offended them people. And to me, he really pussied out when it came to Professor Griff and left Professor Griff hanging. I told y'all I got to keep it real. So I used to think it was funny when he would constantly bring up Mariah on the show, but then I had to say, damn, it would suck to be the legendary Mariah Carey and be reduced to just like Nick and his ex-husband and always being the butt of a joke because there is really nothing else about Nicholas that is remotely interesting. I'm not going to say he's not talented. I'm not going to say he's not hardworking because he are those things. But when you have 11 children, motherfucker, you have to keep a damn job because you have a bunch of Wonder Bread, cracker, arroz con pollo hoes to keep happy and keep your black ass off child support. So once again, he's talking about Mariah because who else is he going to talk about? Who else is he going to talk about? All right, so let's get into what he had to say, and then we gonna go. If you can't hear, refresh or go out, then come back in. Okay.
And my trajectory was here, and then hers, she's already in a different stratosphere.
Why is shit so low?
You know, I would lay up at night thinking like, is this who I am? Am I Mariah's man?
Yeah.
Is that what my life is supposed to be? There's nothing wrong with it.
I understand it though. Like,
you know,
it's like,
and I got really comfortable in it. She got islands, and I'm waking up at noon. And people bringing me steaks on a platter, and I'm like, this ain't the
yourself. Exactly.
this
like,
ain't the kid.
I can't go provide. I can't go hunt. That's who I am. I want to hunt. But
and then when you have children and the hierarchy of just your man shit is like, wait, I can't. I'm carrying a purse, the diaper bag, you know. I'm standing on the corner. I'm like, wait, you know, like she rock.
So he wanted to be with Mariah, but then got around Mariah and it was a little bit too much. He enjoyed being taken to the islands and the this and the that. But then he felt some kind of way about it. He chased her and ran her down and broke her down and broke her back into a marriage. But then couldn't take it because she was simply being Mariah. Did you think she was going to lower herself for you? Did you think she was not going to be her full self for you? Mariah had already been locked in a closet by Tommy Mottola for about 2 years and had to fight for her freedom papers like a biracial slave on a Louisiana plantation, because that's the way Tommy Mottola treated her, like a motherfucking slave, like a damn half-breed, octoroon, quadroon. And you think that after she fought for her freedom papers, she was going to ever dim her light again? Mariah, you deserve all the first, baby. Not just because you dealt with a sister that tried to pimp and whore you out for a perk. Not just because you dealt with a mammy that put y'all through satanic ritual abuse. Not just because you survived Tommy Mottola, the damn devil. Because you was blessed to be one of the greatest vocalists of all time. And he really thought she was going to lower herself for him. Very interesting. And then it makes you think, well, damn, Nicholas, what were your intentions on getting with Mariah anyway? Was it really to love her, or was it just to bring her and take her down? I hope you're listening, Haley Bailey, with them damn eyes that's looking like they falling off your fucking head. Now, bitch, you ain't got a big head, but you apparently ain't got a big brain neither. This sounds like what DDG DVD did to you, Hallie.
Rocking being all the alpha that
Well, by the way, she deserves it. By the way.
And she did. I believe she needs a dude like that.
Yeah.
I'm just not that dude, you know. And it never, her and I never had problems.
Yeah.
Never argued. Never even with me struggling in this space.
Yeah.
She was like, she's so understanding and so evolved and lives in her own world. That's the thing. When someone has their own world, like you said, their own scope, their own bubble, and you got to be a participant in that. You know what I mean? Like I'm main character.
I was about to say,
you main character energy. Hold on. Is there another video?
Man is like, wait, I'm carrying. Even with me struggling in this space, she was like, she's so understanding and so evolved and lives in her own world. That's the thing. When someone has their own world, like you said, their own scope, their own bubble, and you got to be a participant in that. You know what I mean? Like I'm main character. I was getting mad at myself. It was like muscle atrophy. I'm like, I had a gut. You know what I mean? I was like, it was like, I'm not being the dude that God put me on this earth to be. Man is like, wait, I can't.
So there it is. What are y'all thoughts on this? Chris would say, who told Nick he was a main character? I don't know who told him that. I don't know who told him. But basically, I just really wanted to bring this story to y'all because I just felt like it was very indicative of what a lot of women who are very successful have to deal with, men that come around just simply to take you off your game, to dim your light. Nicholas really thought that she was going to give up who she was and being everything that she is simply for him because he was an insecure little boy who still had not figured out that he really just wanted to be a broke down pookie. Like, just say you wanted a broke bitch. There's plenty broke just out there. You know, that's all you had to say. And instead of rising up to the occasion and really, you know, being classy and being about something, you settled for being a baby daddy that gives community dick to Instagram thought looking whores. Congratulations on that being your legacy. Don't you think something is wrong, Nicholas, that black men never even really accepted you until you became the absolute worst and lowest vibrational version of yourself. You know, I saw Love Don't Cost a Thing. That was the real Nicholas, and that wasn't good enough. And then you tried to claim you was a gangbanger, and then that wasn't good enough. And then you became a Jew, and then a Moor, and then a fake ass Christian, and now you some poly African 25% Dr. Umar, 35% TD Jakes kind of nigga. We don't know what the fuck you is because truly you don't know who the fuck you are. And that's just the truth. You was born a clown. You made millions off of being a clown, and you're gonna die a clown. That's gonna be on your grave, Nicholas Cannon. Ex-husband, father, son, and professional clown. Moving right along from that. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's like he didn't even really get the black man stamp of approval until he had baby mamas and was tatted from the neck down. So, like, is that what you really got to do to get the? Is that what I got to do to get the black man stamp of approval? Do I got to have like 5 baby mamas and drama and hoes arguing online and like? Do I got to do that? Let me know. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm just saying. Anyway, nah, they keep copping in my emails talking about I'm a panderer and that I need to debate them in they 687 subscribers. They say I don't hold black women accountable. I still crack up at that. Because the nerve to email me and think we just gonna hop on the line together and debate. Ain't offered a donation or nothing. I'd at least entertain it if he offered a donation. Dr. Pat said, I think Nick has all those kids looking for a match for his kidneys. I think so too, Dr. Pat. Kidneys transplant, or he's sicker than he admits and need a stem cell transplant. You know, I was even trying to figure out years ago because he kept getting real sick. I said, what the fuck? Hold on, I'm trying not to curse. I said, damn, what the hell this man got? I mean, they all say lupus, but let me tell you something. In the industry, they use code words like, you know, back in the day, all the girls said they had lupus. Those were just complications from the butt injections. Now they saying, I forgot what the new disease is, but what's really going on in the industry. I'm not saying Nicholas. I don't know his health status. I don't know. I'm just saying in general is that there are a lot of celebrities in the industry who have, like, I call it the mutation. So it's they have the mutation. So it's HIV, herpes, and I believe either syphilis or gonorrhea. And what's happened is that, like, a lot of them have the trifecta of STDs, or they've had like the chlamydia or gonorrhea so many times, and now they're catching because they all keep sleeping with the same people, the same hoes, the same men, etc. So if you have gonorrhea, you go get the pills, and then you go back to that same person, and then you get the pills, and you keep taking the pills. Eventually, you develop what's called super gonorrhea. Like, you have super syphilis, super chlamydia, super gonorrhea, which is basically means that the strain that you catch is antibiotic resistant. So when you see a lot of them have to, like, cancel concerts all of a sudden, or they was in a hospital, or you see them looking very sunk in, very gaunt, they all of a sudden lose a lot of weight. They are dealing with, like, the mutation. Yeah, it's diabolical. So it's a mess. I never understood that either. going back to the same person that gave you the STD is wild. All right. So Tory Lanez said, my lawyer was in business with Rock Nation. Who remembers Tory Lanez's father screaming, Rock Nation? Outside of the damn courthouse. I remember that. My lawyer was in business with Rock Nation. I demand a refund. All right. So there go his lawyer right there. Her name is Sean Holly, I think. TMZ says Tory Lanez is ripping his former attorney apart in a formal ethics complaint to the State Bar of California, claiming she didn't have his best interests at heart when she represented his criminal case over the Meg Thee Stallion shooting. When I tell you this Meg Thee Stallion shooting is like, it's like the thing that never goes away. And I know this is Tory's life, so I understand like why he's trying to get out of jail. Like I get it, but I'm saying outside of that, the shooting happened in 2020. I feel like we have talked about this case for 4 years straight. I feel like we have talked about this case for 4 years straight. And anytime you get on the internet and talk about it, the people start arguing and start debating. Like, is this going to be one of these things that just never goes away? We're in 2024 and we are still talking about this. Ashley said, because nobody would tell us what really happened. I'll make it easy. I believe Kelsey is the one that shot Meg. That's really the only thing that makes sense. Megan was whooping that ass, beating on their head. Dow, 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 dow. Tory kept saying, Meg, let her go. Let her go. Meg got up on her big foot. They was both drunk, full of rage, jealous, whatever drugs it was on, and blacked out. Meg then lost all them family members, so she was drinking. So she had a lot of pent-up anger and aggression, and you cannot fight a bitch that just lost her mama. I told y'all, it's certain people I'm never going to fight. I'm just going to shoot you, bitch. This girl that lost her mama and her grandmama, you not winning that fight. You about to get your ass beat the end. I'm not fighting no hoe that's been molested. Great. No, too much pain. I'm good. No, thank you. You know how like they have weight classes to fights? We need trauma classes. And somebody gonna take that saying now that I done said it. If you hear that anywhere else, you know I said it first. We need trauma. Motherfucker that had a crazy ass daddy. They had a Joe Jackson type daddy, James Evans type daddy. You not, no, I'm good. I grew up with a lot of love. No, thank you. Bitch, I'm just going to shoot you. And if we really going to keep it real, shooting Megan might have been the only thing that kept her from inadvertently committing manslaughter. Because you can die in a fight if somebody like choke your ass out and won't let you go. You can die in a fight if they just keep beating your head in and stomping you down. And then the girl got immunity. That's the only. So it was Tory's gun that that Kelsey used to shoot Megan and get that jump off of her. That's simple. God damn, I gotta teach folks every fucking thing. All right. So TMZ Hip Hop obtained not a hip hop version of TMZ, child. TMZ Hip Hop obtained Tory's complaint in which he says former attorney Sean Holly abandoned him when the going got tough in his criminal case, but not before paying her a few pretty pennies. I wonder how much there goes daddy right there. I wonder how much he did pay her. And speaking of that, hold on, I'm gonna zoom in on. Let me zoom in on this picture here, cause y'all always talk about this brother height. Now let me ask y'all this, ladies. This face, if it was on a 6-foot body, would you holler? Would you let him smash? Cause I feel like y'all would. Yeah, I know I represent the short niggas, but between him and the baby, I said, damn, I see why these hoes won't touch us. They say no, nah. Don't say that because you don't like him. I understand you. I said if you just saw the face, that same face on the 6 foot body. I don't know if I believe all y'all. That face on the 6 foot body that's running around beating up niggas. Yeah, I think y'all like that shit. He don't have a real hairline. No thanks. He took down Iggy another. I forgot Iggy. Yo, I forgot that. By the way, do y'all know? Let me tell you why you gotta watch them white girls. Shout out to the white girls that watch the show. You know, she ain't make no money off that music for real. But do y'all know she then went over there and became like a multi-millionaire off some kind of crypto? She was selling some kind of Iggy coin or some where it was like tokens to see her shaking her ass. How do these white girls come in the game and shake ass and make more money than the black girls in the game? I need somebody to tell me that. And why y'all not calling her no hoe the way y'all do Black China? Hey, get out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because they white, the self-hating band. I'm trying to figure that out. Like this girl went, and she's quietly become a multimillionaire, shaking her ass. And what? We the ass shakers. How they come? Somebody got the game messed up. All right. Anyway, let's see. The incarcerated singer claims he took on Holly to represent him without knowing she had business ties to Megan's record label, Rock Nation. Damn. All right, we're going to let that play while I read y'all comments here. She a baby mama too? Yeah, she's a baby mama too, and nobody really holds that over her head, I noticed. Her baby daddy, Playboy Cardi, I don't even know how that happened. I mean, we know how it happened, but you get my point. Yep, her booty fake too. Okay, wait, here we go.
Angeles County and witness the worst miscarriage of justice that this world has ever seen. You want to know how I feel? I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I got some names that I want to call. Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez, and the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men, and you're still doing it. Amen. The only independent witness in this courtroom is a man whose name is Sean Kelly. He came to court, and our attorneys, he would not even shake their hand after he went upstairs with Kathy Ta and Alex Bart.
They met on Saturday before.
They met with our witness. And then the man came back, and I sat in the hallway while he sat with Jody Little, the prosecutor's investigator, who acted so dumb, an intelligent woman who did not want, listen, I've seen so much evidence buried in this, and I know exactly what the public out here will say. Don't talk. You will say, I say this because I'm a father. See, I am a father of thousands around the world. I'm a father of my kids, but a spiritual father to many. And I don't make stupid allegations because I got nothing better to do. You all have been bartering and trading the souls of young black and brown men in this country. And I'm calling on all the umbrellas. I'm calling on everybody in this country to begin to rise up because your sons have been done dirty.
It hit a little different now, right? It hits a little different. Don't talk. Don't talk. Damn. It definitely hits a little different now, though. Okay, so let's continue reading this. So, oh my God. Tory cites Hulu's hit series Reasonable Doubt as the source of her conflict of interest. He says Holly served as one of the principal producers on the show, which is loosely based on her life as a celeb attorney. Ooh. Okay, we can't play no clip from there, though. Megan and Beyonce's Grammy award-winning collab Savage was featured in season 2 of the show, as was a track from Holly's daughter Nyana, who has sung backup for Beyonce in the past. Oh, wow. Wow. Tory says Roc Nation CEO Desiree Perez was allowed to assist Megan in giving police statements, claims Holly left him high and dry when she quit representing him on December 18th, just 5 days before the guilty verdict, but after Tory says he paid her $200 to $300K to retain her services. Damn. Tory says his refusal to take a guilty plea caused Holly to neglect fighting for his innocence, including by allegedly telling his DNA expert not to perform extensive studies on the gun after he insisted he never touch it. So let's stop right there. We already know Desiree Perez is a damn snitch anyway. We already know who she is. Let's go back. His attorney quit 5 days before he was sentenced. That's not professional. And if she truly really only quit just because he wouldn't plead guilty, that's not okay. So everybody was conspiring just to get him to plead guilty. Oh no, man. Dad, he might have a bit of a case. Yeah, Desiree's a government informant anyway. Now, would you, like, if you were in Tory's position, how would you feel if your attorney's daughter had sung backup for Beyonce? Yes, if he had signed to Roc Nation, yes, they would have gave it. Yeah, that's true too. I'm not saying, I'm still not taking up for him, but you got a point. Because it seems to be that I almost wonder if this was really just a case of like like trying to monopolize talent. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep reading. It's something to think about. Tory believes Holly was acting on the orders of Roc Nation to force him to plea out. Yep, and when that didn't work, she withdrew under the pretense that a witness accused her of bribery to affect her testimony on Tory's behalf, which Tory says was never true. He's now demanding the California State Bar discipline Holly for the alleged ethical breaches and wants her to return the money he paid her. Tory may have an uphill battle on his hands. Holly tells TMZ she's heard this song from Tory before, saying Mr. Peterson brought these meritless claims to the State Bar over a year ago, and they were rejected, and the matter was promptly closed. His actions to publicize this failed effort are likely tied to the appeal of his criminal conviction, for which I wish him well. Sis ain't gonna send that $200K back though. Sis ain't gonna get that $200K back though. And regardless of whatever, she shouldn't have quit 5 days before he was due to be sentenced. That was not okay. Is it really far-fetched? No, it's really not far-fetched. So I looked up, okay, who was Sean Holly, American attorney? I didn't really remember her except for the fact that she was Lindsay Lohan's attorney back in the day. Remember when Lindsay Lohan was in and out of jail? Remember when Lindsay Lohan was in and out of trouble? Like, Lindsay Lohan stayed getting locked up. And she would only be locked up for like 19 hours and then they would let her right back out. So Sean is very well connected. His attorney was very well connected to the industry anyway. This is interesting. It might be some there. I mean, no, I'm not gonna pull up her page because then she can hit me with the what you call it. All right, so yeah. Yep, Lindsay Lohan's attorney. She is also representing Kanye West, Justin Bieber, Nicole Richie, Paris Hilton, Michelle Rodriguez, the Kardashian Jenner family. Wow, Cat Williams and Shamar Moore. Yeah, he definitely should have vetted her before hiring her, though. All right, moving right along from that Chris Brown documentary. Who has seen that documentary on, what is it, ID Network? Who has seen the documentary? I don't be having time to watch all of this, but I really, I kind of want to watch it. I'm not going to lie. Even Shamar Moore, what did he do? I don't know what trouble Shamar Moore got into back in the day. Shit, you never know. Y'all got to remember, too, we live in a sue-happy-ass country, so it could be anything. She was Diddy's attorney for a hot minute, too. Oh, see? Daniel said, Daniel or Danielle said, just watch. Melissa said, me, it was stupid. The documentary was full of BS and clip. So was it even worth me doing this story? I mean, I was just going to read the article, but if y'all saying this bullshit, we can move past it. I'm real hurt about C. Brizzy, them cornrows. This the same one floating around on YouTube? I don't think so. Oh shit, move past. Oh damn, it was really some bullshit. Oh damn, nah, we good. We good. All right. New Diddy accusers say they were 10 and 17 when he sexually abused them during auditions. Now, this I did want to get into. A sexual abuse lawsuit alleges Sean Combs R-worded a 10-year-old boy at an audition in New York City in 2005. It is the latest of two dozen filed in the past year against Combs, who remains held in jail. The lawsuit alleges the child was given a soda to drink and then lost consciousness. So damn, you can't trust the soda, you can't trust the ice cubes, you can't trust the juice, you damn sure can't trust the liquor. This is a lot. And imagine you're not thinking somebody finna drug. I mean, he was a kid, but you're not thinking somebody finna drug you with a Coke or a Pepsi or a 7-Up. Like, this is a lot. All right, so let's get into it. So, and y'all tell me if y'all believe it or not. Sean Diddy Combs is accused in a new lawsuit of drugging and raping a 10-year-old boy during an audition at a hotel in New York City in 2005. He alleges in a suit that he remembers being given a soda and that he soon felt funny and lost consciousness during the attack. Damn. The plaintiff, the most recent of more than 24 to file sexual assault lawsuits against the rap mogul in the past year, was not identified in the lawsuit beyond that he was an aspiring child rapper and now lives in California. I want y'all to tell me who y'all think it is too. But how do you guys feel about the accusers not being named? Let me ask y'all that. Shaking my head. Bow Wow? Nah, I don't think it's Bow Wow. B5, I could see that. So many of them got the same story. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Bow Wow. I thought Bow Wow lived in Atlanta though. Fabulous, no. Jerome, who is Jerome? Okay, let me keep on. We'll We'll get to that. Okay, at least 8 of the lawsuits have been brought by plaintiffs alleging they approached Combs in hopes of breaking into the music industry, and Combs abused them after promising to help their careers. The lawsuits include a plaintiff who was a 16-year-old boy at the time of the alleged abuse. A second lawsuit filed Monday alleges that in 2008, during a Making the Band audition in New York, Combs pressured a 17-year-old boy into having sex with him in a bodyguard named T. Sammy live in Atlanta too. Sammy got baby mama drama right now as well. Okay, wait a minute. Sean Combs bodyguards. Damn, T could be anybody over time. Damn, that could be literally anybody. Lil Fizz, okay, maybe. Let's see. The plaintiff. Okay, let me go back. So, having sex with him and a bodyguard named T. The lawsuit said these encounters were framed by Combs as a test of his willingness to do anything to succeed in the business. Wow. The plaintiff, who alleges he was 10 years old, describes in his lawsuit what began as a routine audition. Plaintiff performed several rap songs for Combs, the lawsuit says, describing a meeting at a hotel near Manhattan's Penn Station. The boy and his parents had flown to New York from their home in Los Angeles. So this 10-year-old was originally from LA. For meetings with numerous people within the music industry, Combs had insisted he'd meet with the boy alone in his hotel room. Let's start there. Let's start there. Okay? Let's start there because we got to talk. If me and my wife and our son, who wants to be in the industry, we fly from our house in LA. Let's just say let's say me and Lil Jones. So me and Lil Jones fly from our house in LA with our kid to New York to take meetings with people in the music industry. And then we meet Diddy and he say, let me take your son alone in a hotel room. Who is saying yes to this? Because I would never. Who is, like, are you out of your mind? Oh, think about your, fuck that career. Are you crazy? No, Ching is from St. Louis. Are you crazy? Man, these parents were selling their kids. There's no other way around it. There is no other way around it. These parents were selling their kids, and I feel like a lot of these parents felt like even if they got FUCKED, oh, he young enough, he ain't even gonna remember it. I truly believe this shit. There is no way the mama and the daddy bring the kid and you, oh, we gonna meet alone in a hotel room? No, the hell you won't. They knew what the fuck they were doing. Don't, like, I'm reading this shit like, don't piss me off. That is crazy. They need to sue their parents too for child neglect. Combs complimented plaintiff on his rapping and told plaintiff that he could make him a star, which says the lawsuit, which was filed in federal court in New York. Combs asked plaintiff how badly he wanted to be a star and what plaintiff would be willing to do to be one. Plaintiff responded, as might any 10-year-old child, that he would do anything. The lawsuit, the 14th filed in the past 3 weeks by the Busby law firm, says, at that point, others in the room gave him a... So it wasn't just the kid meeting Diddy alone in the hotel room, there was other people in the room. So then someone in the room instructed to give him a drink, a soda. Wow, this is some sick ass shit. Diddy said you have to do some stuff you don't want to do sometimes. The lawsuit alleges Combs soon told him and then pushed the little boy down. The plaintiff alleges he lost consciousness as he was being forcibly orally violated. Then he awoke to find his pants undone and that his anus and buttocks hurt badly. Bury that nigga under the fucking jail. How about that? Bury him up under the fucking jail. And this kid's parents, I want their ass beat too. What is this? Lil Jerome. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Tosh. I'm finna pull that up right now. I'm gonna finish this and then we're gonna go over to that. YouTube. This. Okay. This is some sick shit. It is. Let's see. Okay, hold on one second. Damn, apparently this was common knowledge. Okay. Let's go here. All right. Combs was still present. Plaintiff cried that he wanted to go to his mom and dad. Combs replied that if plaintiff told anyone about what had happened, he would hurt plaintiff's mom and dad badly. Wow. That's bringing up a lot of memories for people. He ultimately told his parents what happened, but they were terrified of the potential consequences of reporting the what? Oh, bitch. Oh, hell no. Wait a minute. Oh, hell no. You tell your parents what happened and they scary to go to the goddamn police? And you had what kind of scary ass pappy is that? And they said the time about you ain't protected if a man ain't in the home. Shit. Apparently a lot of y'all had some scary ass pappies. What kind of weak ass nigga shit is that? Damn. That's what I'm saying. They could not have been his real parents. We're going to pull up the clip. Yeah, apparently it is little Jerome. We're going to pull up the clip. This is crazy. Damn, if your parents can't go to bed about you, damn, then what the fuck do you got? I don't give a damn if he had the police on lock. You supposed to die about yours. And if you ain't gonna do that, don't have no kids. That's what the man is supposed to do. You see him coming out the studio, shoot that nigga for your son. Oh no, we scared. What kind of scary ass shit is that? Bitch, I would have told him, bitch, take me to foster care. What Lil Jones say, take me to Petco? Bitch, take me to foster care. Won't have no damn scary ass daddy. Take me to foster care. Because I can't even respect you after that. I'll take that trash out. Oh, now you want some bass in your voice with your scary ass. Nearly 20 years later, the plaintiff still suffers depression, anxiety, panic, and night terrors, the lawsuit alleges. All right, so now let's go over to, excuse me, this right here. Shout out to Quote Goats. Looks like this was an interview with Mark Curry. All right, and this interview was put up 10 months ago. So the beginning part of this year.
I understand what it's like kissing a girl and y'all telling them to say it like this, and they drove that little kid crazy. And that little kid did the Martin Lawrence, took the clothes off and ran out into the street and all of this, which you know they say artists do.
What?
When they go through that one thing. Yeah, man, that's how artists go crazy.
So what did Diddy really do in the studio? He was the executive producer, right? But he didn't write the rhymes. I assume he didn't make the beats. Maybe he like put something like arranged stuff or what?
He just sit there and say, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
He was sitting in there like, yeah, take that, like that.
Yeah. Take that. Take the original, take that came from
That's
when he
really
was in
not
the
funny,
studio.
actually.
And I remember somebody asked him, he said, I like that. They said, so what you gonna do to get it? He said, I'm gonna take that.
Oh.
Since everybody lying on the internet, I might as well throw in one too. But yeah, he done turned down a 9-figure deal. Okay. If people believe in that, even if you believe, listen to here, bro. They say he the 16th most richest black person in the world or the United States or something.
Something like
so
that.
So if that's the case, then why would you even say that? How could you say that they don't share such and such and whatever part of business with the minorities?
I don't know what he was trying to do. I think they eventually kicked him out of, like, he lost Ciroc altogether, didn't he? Didn't they like kick him out of the brand altogether because he was trying to finagle some shit?
Okay.
They say he was trying to make. Just seen him shit on her whole career.
No.
Tammy, right?
Yeah.
She come to the studio every day. Get in. She come to the studio every day, and she, like, her mother used to watch her son while she come to the studio, and she would be in there working on her album, working on music. She was signed to Bad Boy, and I saw her every day come to the studio and figure out things she had to do with her child. And I noticed how her family was supporting her, and then I just seen him shit on her. He didn't really feel it. He didn't really feel that. He too young to understand what it's like kissing a girl and y'all telling them to say it like this. And they drove that little kid crazy. And that little kid did the Martin Lawrence, took the clothes off and ran out to the street and all of this, which you know they say artists do.
What?
When they go through that one. And yeah, man, that's how artists go crazy. You know, the first thing they do is take their clothes off and run out into the street.
I heard about the whole Martin thing, and the whole industry thing kind of made him go crazy.
He ain't the first one that did that. A lot of them do it. And then he went out to the street speaking in tongues. So you'd be like, not only is he out in the street naked, he's speaking in tongues.
What?
I mean, something else got a hold of this man. It's like you kind of like, it's almost like making you sing a song about kissing a girl. You never kissed a girl before. You'd be like, how can I really sing this song and really love it?
Right.
Artists, you know, we can't do it just to be famous. Some people do it to be famous. Some people do it to be heard.
Yeah, I think most people these days do it to be famous. But that kind of leads me to another question that I wanted to ask. And I think a lot of people kind of want to know this because it's always something coming out about Diddy and one of his, like, a deal that he did with one of his artists in the past, and it seemed like,
all right, so apparently drove Lil Jerome to the point of him running out butt naked. Look at what's going on with Brashear Gray. Honestly, look at all these boys that grew up in the industry. They're all messed up. The B2K boys, Ray J, Chris Brown, Trey Songz. Who else? Aaron Carter was another. They all are off. Orlando Brown. Yup. Yep, Jaden Smith. Ursher. And you know something especially wrong with them when they can't keep no woman. Odell well, he the boy to it, y'all. Macaulay Culkin, yep. At least he went and got married. Yep, Marcus Houston. Justin Bieber, yep, Quincy. To me, I don't know about y'all, but like when and I've met some of them in real life, but when I see them in interviews and like see them have interactions like off of the stage, they look weird. Like they appear to be very weird. You be like, that nigga's strange. Michael Jackson, yep. Romeo, yeah, might be semi-normal. Quentin Tarver, yep. Think he died. Yep, the boys from Immature, yeah. No, I'm thinking of never mind. I'm thinking of Mindless Behavior. My bad. The Coreys, yep. Like, look at this here. I'm gonna show y'all this. Hold up. Let's go to YouTube. Jaden Smith interview. Let's see. Like, look at this.
Really care about somebody in my life, and like when I really love them, I come to them and I'm like, hey, like, can I build you a bed? Like, can I build your bed frame? Yes. Like, okay. And like, I'll go away for like a long time and like get my circular handsaw and my drills, my Ryobi. I'll literally build them a bed frame. And I'll like write a note for them and like put it on the thing and then like drill into the bed frame so that they can't read the note until such a long time has passed that they
like what? I'm sorry, what? Amanda Bynes, yep. Yeah, Jaden left his house at 16. Look at this. Looking like the Cookie Monster.
The shocking thing is
the internet's weird. I feel like there's a weird fascination with your relationships and everything.
Damn, there's a weird fascination with my relationships on the internet? Is that a thing? That's cool, I guess. I didn't know that.
Do you ever have moments where you're like, I don't want to share as much about myself in my music because it's like weird to put things out there?
No, I don't really think that. I think that's kind of like my job, honestly. Like, I think that sometimes, but it's like, I think I got to just let it all out. You know, I don't want to disrespect anyone or anybody else's privacy, which I have done before, and I don't like to do that. I like to keep it about me, but I like to talk about it. I have to talk about it. That's what makes it real and honest and relatable for certain people. But like the people around me, they kind of know it's like, this is what I do. Every time I do anything, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna write a song about this, I'm gonna make art around this, I'm gonna connect to this feeling and then connect to the people that are connected to this feeling.
The internet's weird. I feel like there's a weird fascination with your relationship.
I feel like that was like a roundabout way of like asking him about his sexuality. Oh, you know what, Empress? I didn't even think about the fact that Willow. Hold up. Yep, Tiger's another. Well, they say he liked the trannies. Wait. I forgot about Willow signing to Jay-Z when she was a little girl. In this picture right here, always threw me off. Willow Smith. That picture right there with Willow and the boy she was in the bed with, he's 20. She was 13 and this boy was 20. Now, if this was your daughter, would you have approved of this? Now it's making sense. Yeah, Bobby Valentino, he liked the T-girls too. A lot of them like the T-girls. What's that on her ankle? I can't tell. It's some kind of anklet. No. That's some kind of... I can't tell what that is on her ankle, actually. Or her calf. Oh, yeah. Had her out early. Hold up. I feel like Jada did some interviews about that. Wait a minute. Let's see. Jada Pinkett Willow Smith. Let's see. Hold up. Cause now, wait a minute. Now I'm going down a rabbit hole. Hold up. Hold up. Cause I literally just I literally just put in the YouTube search engine Jada Pinkett, Willow Smith. Hold up. There we go. We back. Jada Pinkett, Willow Smith in bed. Look what came up. Hold up. Willow Smith, Jada Pinkett talk about how they deal with porn addiction.
Nothing to do with me. So I was like, okay, so she's just scrolling. And when I tell you I saw some of the most hardcore pornography
it wasn't,
on Tumblr.
Mom. It really wasn't.
It was hard.
It really wasn't.
It was
She's
hardcore for
overreacting.
you to be seeing at freaking 11 years old.
Tumblr,
I could not believe that.
No, Tumblr is more of the
kids,
artistic aspect of it, though.
Not what I saw. Wasn't nothing artistic about that. I saw some hardcore
I don't remember
stuff.
what you saw, but
yeah,
what I know
remember graphically.
What I know about Tumblr.
I was like, Willow, and she was like, don't even pay attention to it. We're getting to my page. I was like, I can't believe kids are exposed to this on a daily basis. I was profoundly disturbed.
So hold on. Let's double back. First off, if y'all remember, Jada Pinkett said that her grandmother taught her how to pleasure herself when she was 6, 8, something like that, real young. Lived out in the streets, all that. So how was she so perplexed when she had been into all kinds of shit at a young age, number one? Number two, what kind of relationship they got? Because if my mama had got my laptop and saw some like that would have been a conversation. I wouldn't have been able to say, "Oh, I'm just scrolling past this." Don't even say like, like who is the parent? I don't know if I believe that's really how that went down. Why do I feel like she introduced her to pornography? And like they watched it. Okay, hold up. Let me stop. Because I'm not trying to put words in nobody's mouth. I don't want no cease and desist. Okay, let me say this. I don't believe the recollection of this story. I don't believe it. And you have to always be careful of what someone's telling you, especially when they're an actor. They're paid to lie. Just saying.
But the thing that I will say, though, is that because I had you and Daddy to actually like have real conversations with, that stuff didn't really affect me because I knew I had a connection with people that I could talk to about it and knew like what the reality of it was.
Let me ask you a question, because back in the day, porn for
ain't that some shit? And don't get me wrong, Willow, you know, she talks eloquently and she talks like she got some sense, but girl, shut your dumb ass up. You know what you're talking about. That shit did affect you. Watching porn at 11, laying up in the bed with a grown-ass man at 13. Talking about you poly and you ain't even 25. Let me tell you something. You know a family is messed up when the most normal one is a former meth head. There she go back there, Green. I think her name Adrian. She was a whole meth head crackhead. How does the former, first off, the former crackhead look better than all of them? But how does somebody that used to smoke crack and meth and go on benders and probably have done unspeakable things in alleys and drug houses and whatever, how she got the most sense and is the most normal? I am confused. Yeah, yeah, they call like Gammy. Gammy in the back like, what? And see, the thing, Gammy, is that, you know, you are the matriarch of this family, but you can't even really put your foot off in nobody's ass because you were crackhead. Former. But you get my point. Yep, Trey is normal. Trey is normal because he wasn't raised around him. You know, the matriarch supposed to be able to, you know, put her foot down, put her foot in your ass. You can't make no kind of threats because as soon as you say something, well, Mom, I was on the streets because you were smoking crack. Get me in the bed like, damn, how long was I gone? Like, what the fuck did I miss? And she look a mess, respectively look a mess.
my generation started in magazines, and then you had to like go to a CD store to get a VHS tape. Like you had to like
we didn't have access.
We didn't have access to it like that. So if you you had to like really go on an adventure to go see some pornography. Whereas for your generation, it's on your phone. It's porn in your pocket.
Porn in your pocket.
What have you seen in regards to your generation? Do you know boys that are fascinated with porn or like who have a specific?
I mean, I have two brothers.
Yes, you do.
They're not addicted to porn.
No, they're not addicted to porn, but like I've seen some stuff.
Right.
What? So, what is going on?
That's a TMI moment. All right. That's a TMI moment.
Some stuff.
Right.
What?
So,
what is going on?
Look at this look on the mama face. Hold up. Look at this look on the mama face. Like, what? Yes. While you was out smoking crack, your family was getting a freak on. What the hell you been at? You obviously weren't living in the house when you know, with your daughter and son-in-law, because they was both laying it low and spreading it wide. Now, we ain't talking about Chrisean yet. What is this? And they talk about it like it's not. These are some gutter freaks. And why is Jada, who's in an open relationship, who got busted down by Mark Anthony all up on the TNT network, talking about some do boys of your generation like, shut your freaky ass up. You with a whole bisexual bottom. Shut your freaky ass up. Oh my God. Like, what kind of porn do you like? That's what we want to know. Go on Jada's phone right now. I know Jada love them niggas from West Coast Productions. Look just like Tupac. Ain't that right, Jada? I bet your favorite performer was Wesley Pipes. I know she loved us some Wesley Pipes. She loved us some Deep Threat. Got the damn bandana, look just like Tupac. We know you like that ghetto shit. We know Jada like that ghetto shit. She loves some Tupac, baby. I'm telling you, she got some tape somewhere at West Coast Productions. It's probably a tie between Wesley Pipes and Justin Slayer. Y'all better check. Y'all better check her Rolodex. Any dark skinned nigga with a bandana, I bet that shit get her wet to this day. Yup, Nat Turn her. Yup. Nah, she like that Wesley Pipes though, cause see, she like that shit talking. That I'm telling you, Jada like that shit talking. Yeah, with your nasty ass. Yeah. You got it. You can take. Wesley Pipes was wild. That was just a wild time. Anyway, this some nasty shit, but okay, wait. Let's look at more of they freaky tales. Oh well, yeah. I forgot. Then she got with August. So we know she love us some CJ Wright. Okay. Let's get to
my introduction to sex was obviously walking in on you and Daddy. That was the first introduction.
When the hell did you walk in on us?
By the way, I look cute today. I don't know what it is, but God, I look cute today. Like you said, stroke your skin. So I'm like, what? Oh, okay. I just called, it's called an angle of myself. CJ, the skin still moves because it ain't been pulled back. Okay. Once again, look at Gammy. Look at Gammy. Gammy look good. Gammy look good. Side note, Gammy can get it. Why Jada so fake with her expression? Listen, she didn't have about 2 facelifts. That face don't move no more, baby. That face don't move no more. Gammy look good. Now, if Willow saying she walked in on Jada and Will, right? Y'all think Jaden ever walked in on August and Jada? Storm loves himself a mature woman. I sure do. Gammy can get it. Gammy look good. Gammy. Y'all ain't gotta worry about me being on no R. Kelly shit. I'm finna hit up the nursing homes. You hear me? And don't let that mature woman got a nice classy car. I'll never forget. I used to work at the Dollar General. Damn, what part of St. Louis was that? I was in the hood too. Was that Jennings? It was right by Ferguson. Anyway, I used to work at the Dollar General, and I worked with, can't remember the lady name for a while. She was a supervisor. She gave me a ride home one day. This sounds like I'm spilling tea, but I'm really not spilling tea. She gave me a ride home one day. And this is when them Chrysler 300s was like, like the po man's Rolls Royce or whatever, Bentley, whatever. And when I say the car was smelling good, like an older woman, car gonna smell good, it's clean. She always smelled good. Oh yeah, if an older woman got a jazzy car, oh yeah, she can get the D for sure. For sure. She said, "Oh, come on, I'll give you a ride home." I said, "Okay, bet, I appreciate it." And she was just talking to me about life. I mean, she had it wasn't gospel playing, but it wasn't no ratchet shit. It was just like, It wasn't even like R&B. It was just like, I forgot what genre it was, but just like, no, maybe it was R&B. Was it Sade? Wait. Because I can go back, because I remember she had like blue ambient light in the car. Maybe it was Sade. Some song, Treasure Your Day, Cherish Your Day. I think that was Sade. Wait, maybe she was putting the moves on me. Anyway, with that being said, I done got so sidetracked. Damn, I done got sidetracked. Like, was she putting the moves on me? But yeah, but we had a nice conversation. And anyway, I say all that to say, older women is where it's at. Wait, I want y'all to look at my face when I say this. Older women is where it's at. Like, I look at this tape, look at this table, Woodlow was what, 20, 21? She's an adult, don't do nothing for me. Jada don't do nothing for me. Give me Gammy. Let me tell y'all one time. Now I'm spilling tea. What's older? Shoot, for me, anything over 55. Anything over 55. I ain't gonna lie, but give me the jazzy cougar that got like her dead husband's pension or something. You know what I mean? Give me the jazzy cougar that got her dead husband's pension. No grandkids at the house. I ain't got no time for no babies. Call me when they back with their parents. If you babysitting, call me when you done babysitting. Shit, if I'm gonna deal with babies, and I'll just give it, I'll just give it somebody my own age. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe that ain't a bad setup. Clean house, clean shit, because older women keep a clean bed. They always got them rugs, some furry fuzzy rugs in the bathroom. Gonna make you an old school drink. I'm gonna have to learn to get, older woman. I'm gonna have to either get with the whiskey or the gin. Now gin make me really aggressive, so I'm gonna just stick probably with the whiskey. Whiskey make me really aggressive too. Gin take me over the edge. I stick with the whiskey. You got to be a brown man, because they used to dealing with men that drink the brown and the cigars. I gotta learn how to cut a cigar. But yeah. I ain't mad at it. Oh, it's a pound cake, yeah. Then I say, oh, I'm fasting. I'm trying to lose some weight. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with you, baby. A nice glass of red wine would do. That's what I'm saying. What was I talking about? Anyway, Gammy can get it. I'm just saying. Do y'all imagine Storm dating y'all mama? I come out the room. Your mama said, make sure you clean up that bathroom. Oh my God. Y'all would fucking gag. And that's what I'm saying. You just spend a little time, then you go about your business. Cause she got shit to do. And she a supervisor at her job. You know what I mean? Like, she ain't trying to, she got shit to do. Listen, Hennessy makes me incredibly horny. It's crazy. I don't know what they put in that, but Hennessy is a whole nother thing. That shit is crazy. That's like liquid Viagra. Not gonna lie. Rashonda said, not gonna lie, my daughter dad said when he met my mom, if he would have met her first, he wouldn't have met. I would have told you the same thing. Yeah. Listen, the Henny be, listen, that's like baby making shit. Like, and then like, and I don't like to like hear that because I started hearing voices like, oh, one baby ain't that bad. Like you start hearing shit like that. Yeah, I call it pregnancy, literally. You start hearing a voice like, oh shit, you know, that one baby ain't that bad, or you know, it'll be all right. Like, what is this? Hey, like phone notification. Yeah. Yeah, I start hearing voices. Maybe that's where it's at. The older woman, dead husband, his pension and benefits, go on some vacations, some connections. Shit, if I wanted to get in the industry, that's how I would get my way. That's actually what I would do. Yeah. You know, she'll dress me up. Okay, we're going here. You know, I already got your suit ready. Oh, shit. You did. And guess what I'm going to do? Be quiet. Oh. She tell me, go in that room. I got to handle some business on the phone. Guess what I'm going to do? Go play the game. Oh my God, why can't I be bought? Damn. Oh my God. Fine line between love and hate. Listen, unpopular opinion. She wasn't all that crazy. He wasted her time. All he had to do was see it through. She actually was bad. That's low vibration. Oh, I don't want to hear that shit. Oh my God, no. Y'all know I'm gonna always have my own money, but ain't nothing like more money, more money. Shit. Only thing better than my money is spending up money. It ain't tricking if you got it. Them older women understand. I'm gonna give them a little cash to get up out my face. Next week, Thursday, 7 o'clock, I'll be there. Introducing me to new restaurants. Oh, and don't let her have a handicap sticker. Oh! Don't let her have a handicap sticker. Storm the Hypergamous Bandit. Don't let her have the handicap sticker. Oh my God. We out of here. Okay, so let me go back to this. I don't know how I got off track. Whew.
It was in Utah. No, not Utah, Aspen. I think it was in Aspen. I was going downstairs to get some juice and I saw for a little moment and I ran away. I was like, oh my God, this is so crazy what I just see. And then
I don't remember this.
no, it wasn't like I was seeing everything.
Right.
It was the room. It was dark. You know what I'm saying? It was silhouetted.
That was your introduction. So what was your feeling about that?
Oh, like I just overstepped the boundary, something I wasn't supposed to be there.
Right.
It was like if I walked in on you meditating. When mommy's meditating, don't get in her business. You know what I'm saying?
I wish Gammy knew that. When I meditate.
You meditate too much.
Would you guys feel uncomfortable talking to your fathers about sex?
Whenever I talk to dad about it, it's always an intellectual debate. It's always like about like, okay, so speaking of the degradation of females in the past, you know, how do you believe that trickles into your experience? And it's very serious, but it's not emotional.
Right.
It's a very intellectual perspective.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this before we move on, real quick. So Willow saying she walked in on them having sex when they were in Aspen or whatever on some kind of vacation, right? Why was their door open? Thank you, Britt. She asked, how did it make you feel? That kind of gave me the ick. That kind of gave me the ick. Why it sound like they wanted her to see? I still don't fully believe that story either. Anyway, this goes to show how weird these people are in the industry. Okay, moving right along from that. So I wanted to play this clip first. Wait, what? What you mean lost the ability to share my screen? Okay, hold up, y'all. One sec. I wanted to show this clip of Chrisean and Taseki's brother talking about how he was molested by several family members as a child. We'll play that Zeus clip after this. Listen, when it comes to Chrisean and Taseki's family, the Malone family or whatever, Chrisean came on the scene telling us about the molestation that was going on when they was growing up, the abuse that the father put the mother through. Like this is no secret. Oh, this the nephew? Okay, my bad, the nephew. But you get my point. Family member, whatever. That's it's no wonder they're all crazy. Like, okay. Anyway, let's just play what he had to say.
Now, I know y'all gonna record. I know y'all gonna tell the shit anyway. But yeah, imagine that. Imagine these motherfuckers got chores to do. They mother them something to do chores, and they telling you to go do the chores for them, and they fuck you. They pull your little dick out, and you like, what the fuck? And they try to shove in a soft ass wee wee and all inside themselves just for entertainment, my nigga. Just because they didn't want to do a chore. Like, I remember this one time, right? My grandmother told Tifa ass to wash the bathroom. They being lazy, they know they can control me. She could have just smacked me and told me to do it. I would have did it. But they wanted to be extra and weird with it. So she'd bring me in the bathroom and whip my joint out and try to grind on that shit, and then try to suck it and all that shit, and then tell me to clean the bathroom up. And then I tell they did that, bro, and they ignore me, bro. And the next family come do it. Next family, I was wondering why they was ignoring me about that shit to certain people I told in the house. That's because they was on the molestivity shit too. They was on the same shit. They fucked me up with the Tesla one, fucked me up. And I thought shit was cool. I thought she was the big aunt. She gonna save a nigga. Now this bitch brought me in the back room too. I said, goddamn, all of them fucked up. All of them. Yeah, it get worse than that, nigga. Yeah, all my clothes, all my money taken. Nigga, I felt like I was getting literally, like, what's that shit that happen to niggas that go to prison that get beat the fuck out of, and they tell them niggas do whatever they say and they do it, and they rape them and shit like that, and the nigga just be a little bitch in there. That's how I felt in my house with my family. I felt like I was their jail bitch. Real shit. And I was only 7 years old. I felt like I was their jail bitch, my nigga. I got beat for everything. Every fucking thing, nigga. Wow. I couldn't even look a certain way. I couldn't even say I want to go home while I get smacked, nigga. Real shit. You tripping. My face so bulletproof now. You better ask about me, nigga. I done had people rock my shit, and that shit ain't bruising up. People looking crazy shit. Like, what the fuck? Man, I don't know what the fuck the people lying about. What I know is the truth is they fucked up, my nigga. It was Tessa, my nigga. Terrain ain't do nothing. Terrain, she was a little slightly abusive. Terrain was the fighter. She the one trying to beat everybody ass in the damn house. She, I don't know if she molested anybody. She ain't molest me. Yeah, ain't that weird? They ain't never put Chastity on camera or none of that. Even though she molested me too, but they ain't never bring her out there. Yeah, I ain't trying to kill my grandma for no stress, bro. That shit probably take my 9 out. That's why I be trying to chill. All I keep saying is Latifah. She wasn't the only one, so don't just beat her down with it. She was part of it. Then they probably was molesting her ass too. She probably just liked it. It's different. You know, some kids, I don't know how to put it, but some people be fine with that shit. Some people get molested and think it's okay and then do it. Because I'm pretty sure I got this one flashback I be having, bro. And I remember seeing, I'm pretty sure it was either Chastity or it was her, but one of them, they was making out with the other uncle and they was cool with it. Like, it was like relationship in the family type shit. It was weird shit, bro. I don't know if it was Chastity or T, but it was one of them, though. I remember I think they was fucking with my Uncle Mookie. They was kissing each other and all that shit. And they fucked a lot. I think so. If I'm clearly thinking back, because I remember the room and everything. I remember all that shit. So I think some people, like, cool with that shit, my nigga. Like, they cool with it. Like, what the fuck? You know, like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, talking shit and all that. And I just found out even my Chrisean just put out there. She just put out there, too. Motherfucker, y'all all knew that shit was true. I was trying to sit there and act like just because Chrisean said it, oh, that's really true. Nigga, that shit's real, bro. I don't defend abusers. I just understand reality. I understand the world a little more, not fully, just a little more. And these people, like I said, they probably condoned that shit, bro. They probably was fucked up in the head, was cool with that shit. Because even as they got older, they was real close. I can't be close to somebody that's doing some shit like that unless they liked it. If you liked it, then that's common sense. You're going to be fine with it. I had 2 of my uncles apologize to me. None of the girls did. Not one of the aunts did. Not one said, damn, nigga, I'm sorry. I was fucked up in the head, or I don't know. Just, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Ain't no telling. You done spoke on multiple times. These people sick. Yeah, that's life for you. And everybody know who molested. It was 5 of them motherfuckers that molested me. It was 3 girls and 2 boys. For real. For them all to be cool with it. That's crazy. Yeah, go click on my mom profile. You want to find her YouTube channel. Click on her profile. And she normally posts the link or something.
So he said all that. And said, go click on my mom profile. Lord, listen. The way this man tells those stories of molestation, I believe him. I don't believe he's lying. I don't believe he's making it up. I don't believe he's saying it just because Chrisean and Taseki. Now y'all know Taseki real name is Latifah. So when he say Latifah, he talking about Taseki. I don't think he lying on them. I believe it. Point blank period. I believe it. And there are a lot of families out here like that. That's another reason why you have to be very careful. And I'm just, this is me talking to y'all. You have to be very careful who you have kids with. Because me personally, I've met so many girls that just come from families full of molestation. Full of rape, full of molestation, just full of it. And it ain't that person's fault, but you have to look at them like, damn, I could never, I can't have children with you because my baby ain't gonna be around your child molesting ass family. Like, you really have to think about these kind of things. Especially when people have real big families to where they can't really watch the kids. And especially if you have a really big family and they grow up in poverty. It's something you got to think about. A lot of people don't think about that stuff. Yeah, some of these families are sick. Or they do things that are not healthy, but it's normal to them. Like, oh yeah, we all tongue kiss our daddy. What? Like, just weird shit. You really don't know what people do behind closed doors. Shit is crazy. Anyway, with that being said, okay, one of the trailers for Baddies, can't actually show it. We'll play it though. One of the trailers for Baddies, Taseki and Chrisean have a sit down, and Chrisean makes these claims. Let's play it.
Remember when I was 7? You made me eat your pussy. You said what? I'm done. I'm done talking. Bitch, you're going to fucking jail. Defamation of character. Remember when I was 7? You made me eat your pussy. You said what? I'm done. I'm done talking. Bitch, you're going to fucking jail. Defamation of character. Remember when I was 7? You made me eat your pussy. You said what? I'm done. I'm done talking. Bitch, you're going to fucking jail. Defamation of character. Remember when I was 7? You made me eat your pussy. You said what?
All right. She said, remember when I was 7, you made me eat your pussy. So we seen what the nephew said. This is what Chrisean said. And I remember this because Chrisean came out with these claims when Taseki was first trying to get on Baddies. Listen, something got to be wrong with the family because Chrisean didn't even want her son to go to nobody in the family. Do y'all believe Chrisean or do y'all believe Taseki? And by the way, you cannot go to jail for defamation of character, but I know what she meant. Y'all believe her? Y'all believe it? Taseki might have been a child too when she did it, but nonetheless, it either happened or it didn't. Why would Chrisean have to lie? That part. And I'm not no Chrisean Rock fan like that. I know a lot of y'all I don't have nothing against her. I met her one time. But I'm not like a fanatic or nothing like that. But I don't think Chrisean is lying. So Taseki commented, she said, no, Taseki posted this. And somebody commented, Q from Brooklyn said, unpopular opinion, the Chrisean admission in that Zeus trailer was completely made up to draw in viewers. And Taseki penned it. So Taseki saying Chrisean making it up, that never happened. Chrisean saying you made me eat your pussy when I was a kid. I don't know. I believe Chrisean. I believe Chrisean. Okay, let's play this next clip.
I went through some shit,
Yeah.
Nobody never, I never personally went through something that took my level, like my childhood away. The only thing that took my childhood away was mommy always sleep and been at friend's house, but that's it. I don't know. I told my young self, it's okay to not be okay. But I don't know. What would you tell your young self? I said, but Tifa and you, Chastity, y'all went through some shit.
Yeah.
Nobody never, I never personally went through something that took my.
About the news that we got today from the trailer of the two sisters, and my opinion is as follows. They were kids, probably 7, 12, maybe 7, 13. I don't know. It's unfortunate, but due to the circumstances in which some of us have come from as children, we're lucky to even be here. We're grateful to even be here. We took a couple wrong turns. I mean, we were damn near parentless. We've been through holy hell and back. So I'm just going to say, from what I see, you know, I don't really have a great relationship with Rock being my grandson's mother. And I'm praying that gets, you know, and hopefully that gets about the news that we got today from the trailer. Do I see the change? No. And that's just me because I'm on the inside and y'all on the outside. But that doesn't mean that it won't come about tomorrow. I've watched Tasiki, and, you know, I judge fruit by the spirit or spirit by the fruit. She with that same man. She got a house, some cars, some dogs, some beautiful mannered kids that she been taking care of by herself, coming from nothing, making nothing out of something. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt because I see, you know, an overcomer. I see somebody that's been totally fucking trying. When I see a mother, whether she's a single mother or with the same guy or whatever the case may be, and she suffered and she's still with them kids and they ain't been in foster care and you doing the best you can, baby, I'm going to respect it. So, and although it's none of my, do I see the change?
All right. So first off, I found it funny that Carlissa sat there and said, "Oh, I judge the spirit by the fruit of the fruit by the spirit." I mean, you fucked that all up. But if we do that, well, let's see. Carlissa, your oldest son went to prison, and the youngest son is in prison, and so we judging people by the fruit. What should we judge? How should we judge you? Like looking at the fruit of your womb. Just because somebody got a house and a car and a dog and a picket fence don't mean they ain't. What? Don't mean that they're not an abuser. Not saying Taseki's doing that now, but did it happen? It possibly. You know, I'm gonna say something. People take it how they do. When I say Zeus Network truly like got the lowest of the low on their network, it is such a real thing. You know how like when you make some rice, you make some and you gotta scrape that shit from the bottom of the pan. Zeus literally scraped these people from the bottom of the pan and then put a camera in their face. For her to say, "Oh, I respect it," she got a house and a dog and kid and a hood, like. Don't get in trouble. Listen, I know. That's why I have to like say it, but like say it another way. Like this is worse television than we grew up on. Like at least when we had our reality shows had a storyline that made sense. I see these clips of baddies, the girls over there on Now That's TV, and then there's another one like called South Central or South. No, there's a South Central show in some out of South Florida, and these people are just fighting and getting beat up, and it's just and child molestation and prostituting and jousting over there pimping, and it's just, Natalie used to take the girls to Dubai to get shit on. It's like this is the lowest of the low. And I never forget Zeus Network said I wasn't black enough, and you damn right I am not. If that's what being black is. Wow. But I guess everybody got to eat. That's what you got to do to get on TV. You have to be a fucking complete degenerate. All right. I mean, I'm gonna give y'all the link. Let me pin it. All right. Like, this is crazy. Low vibrational energy is being pushed on our culture. True. I know those girls from Baddies at PTSD. Do you hear me? I mean, on there getting beat up. Like, and don't get me wrong, we had Bad Girls Club. We had the even before Love and Hip Hop, we had Flavor of Love and I Love New York and Ray J of Love and Game Finds Love. We had all that, but if they fought, it made sense. These girls not just like, you watch this shit and it just looks like I'm watching girls on a prison yard. We had College Hill. Yeah, they would go. We had Real World. They would go get a job and they like did things. And if they fought, it made sense. These girls, like, yeah, they're literally just being pimped out. They not even paying them over there at Zeus, because if you guys don't know, they pay them in like 3 increments. And like, you gotta make sure you show up, and then you gotta make sure you take the promo video photos, and you do all the interviews, and then you can't post about the show, and then you gotta wait until the show gets posted, and then 30 days after you get your last shit. Like, it's just a lot. So you could sign on thinking, okay, I'm being paid $10,000 to do this season. You get there the first day, Johnson put a foot off in your ass, and you like, I'm going home. I'm not taking this abuse. But you just signed this crazy contract. They'll let you go home, but you ain't getting your check. You ain't getting your check. Then the security guards getting the girls, and then me brother around getting the girls, and by the way, all of y'all on the internet, and I'll do another video about it. All of y'all on the internet talking about why Lemmy fumbled Janisha. He need to get back with Janisha. No, the fuck he don't. Lemmy treated Janisha terribly behind the scenes. Didn't even really let her do anything or come out the house unless she was hosting a reunion or hosting a show or whatever. He brought her out for a look, but he talked to her crazy, called her all kinds of bitches and hoes behind the scenes, treated her like absolute shit. What y'all want him? What y'all want her with him for? He want to be with Scotty. Let him be with Scotty. That's where he want to be. He treated her like garbage. Like absolute garbage. So it's like, it's crazy. And some people said, oh, she invested into Zeus. Some people said, listen, Janisha can move on and do anything. She'll be all right. Our Jock Pitts.
Hey. I don't even know if they can see me.
Okay, we can't see, but we can barely hear you though.
Oh, hello.
Hello, what's your comment tonight?
Oh my goodness, it was so much said. I just believe Chrisean. I just believe what she stated. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do too. I mean, I don't think she would have a reason to lie.
Right. I don't either. I mean, why would anybody admit that and lie about it?
Exactly.
I mean, I agree. People try to do things for views, but she tends to tell the truth, even if it's embarrassing or some people wouldn't say it. Yeah, I believe her.
I believe it. Thank you, Jock. You have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I believe Chrisean too. Like, and if that didn't happen, then Taseki definitely needs to clear that up. Like, for real. That's bad. Chrisean is not the first one that said it. China's son said she did it too, allegedly. Right. Just because she got herself together now doesn't mean that she didn't do whatever to them as children. Your present does not erase your past. Even if you wanted to, it don't. You know, you forgiven in the eyes of the Lord, but you still did whatever you did. Allegedly. China's son is the one you just played. Okay, thank you. I didn't know who he belonged to. They all light skinned. I do know that. What's done in the dark? Yep. What happens to come out that this is all true? What happens now? I don't know what happens now. I think it's just gonna be out there. Tamiko Show, you on the air.
Hey, peace. I just wanted to say about the Diddy allegations with the 10-year-old. So I don't know if anyone knows how the acting world goes because I've been in that world, but it's not that unusual that parents. I don't do it because I've already learned that you never leave your child with any of those people ever. And if they have a problem with you being in the room, then that's not the job for you. When I took my children to an audition out here in Las Vegas for when Tiffany Haddish was supposed to have that show, I forget what it was called.
Oh God.
But I remember, and I'm not trying to be funny, brother, I'm not, but I did not. First of all, the auditions was at a hotel. And when they have like these Disney school, when they're looking for kids for the Disney shows, they're always at hotels out here in Las Vegas. In LA, they sometimes have them at the Bonaventure Hotel. So it's not unusual to have auditions at hotels. But here's the trick. So I didn't pass the trick, y'all. This is what happened. Basically, when they were like, oh, because I was having my children audition together, 2 boys, 2 years apart.
Okay.
And I don't know if I can say this, Storm. The sexual persuasion of the casting directors was pretty obvious, if I can say that.
Yeah. Okay. Talk about it. What was they doing?
Gay. They was obviously Queenie, like gay. Okay. So already I wasn't comfortable putting my sons in a room. They were like, "Can you step out the room so we can audition them?" And I was like, "No, I don't leave my children in any room." What's up, Jackie Marbury? With anybody. And they didn't like that. They didn't like that I said that. They didn't barely want to audition my children. And they were about to like cancel the audition because I didn't want to leave my children in a room without them. And that's a test, just so everybody knows. If you allow your children to go in a room with these quote unquote casting people without you, they know the type of parent you are right off the bat. It's like a screen of screens, if you know what I'm saying. If you're the type of parent that'll let your child go in the room years ago. So I used to model and do commercials and stuff like that in the early 2000s and the late 90s and stuff. And I remember when I used to go on auditions and I started taking my stepson around, who ended up doing a lot of print and commercials. The main thing the casting, the agent used to tell me was, don't ever let them walk with your children off anywhere. And don't ever leave them with any of the people from the set ever. That's rule number 1. So if you're one of those parents that do want to get your child in that industry, most certainly never let them walk off with your children anywhere ever. I don't care if they make it seem like we're 100% factual. Even with my daughter, when she's, a teenager, I was trying to see about Barbizon back in the day, because I did Barbizon in the 80s, right? So I thought that, I could put my daughter in the Barbizon, again, always at hotels, in those convention rooms. Y'all be aware of that. They always want to, oh, your daughter passed the screening after you pay $500 or whatever. Oh,
Right.
You're passed the first screening. And then they'll say, oh, they can meet with, let's just make up a name, Sir Hey Ho Say Ho agency upstairs in suite blah blah. That's how they do it. They do them in suites, y'all. It's not that unusual. I'm not trying to laugh about that because it's not funny, but I'm just saying, because y'all like, how do they leave their child? This and that. Now, again, maybe it's because of the fame and the money and people get hypnotized with that. But basically, a lot of people trust these industry people. They trust them. If they're like 3 casting people and the celebrity star casting person, and they say, oh, well, we want to see how Billy acts when you're not here. That's how that's the fucking game. And while you're like, oh, okay, Billy, let's do whatever they tell you to do, Billy. Get the show, Billy. $1,000 a day, Billy, whatever crap. And parents are trusting like that. They'll go, okay, Billy, you stay with Mr. whatever, and then you go and eat. I saw so many parents, you Storm and everybody. I saw so many parents just standing in the hall, trusting these strangers with your children in a whole nother room with a camera, by the way. They have a camera in the room, and you don't know what they're filming with your kid on camera without you around. I thank you for that, because I know I'm not lying. I've been around. Storm, I'd be on here another day for another show, because I've been in the industry. I used to hang out with the Corey Feldmans and Corey Hames and them. I'm from that. From that, Storm. So we can build on that some other time. I'll email you about that. But so the 10-year-old boy who was with Diddy, that's just allegedly. But I believe it, though, because a lot of these people take advantage of people who don't know how they probably paid Puffy for the meeting. You never know, because that's the game. They get people paying for all these so-called ways into the industry. And they use those corporate names like so-called Disney, so-called Bad Boy, etc. And parents are so naive and innocent, like a lot. I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of parents are just naive, Storm. They just don't know how it goes. And you feel like you're in a power situation, like, oh, we love your kid, and they may even have the parents sign stuff, or they may even give the parents a 25 standard is 25,000. I remember my mother was offered $25,000 for me to be on this. Y'all remember this show called Amen? Back in the 80s. I'm telling my age, child. But I was supposed to be on Amen. But anyway, long story. That's another story. Point is, I said what I needed to say. I don't want to hold everybody up, brother, but thank you for having me on here and all that.
Absolutely.
But if you, man, I could tell you so much, Storm, about if anybody want to know that vintage tea about celebrities who were teenagers in the 80s, I used to party with all of them. Quincy Jones' daughter, Kadada, all of them.
Oh, I'm going to have to bring you for an interview, because
Alfonso Ribeiro, who said, he told me to my face he don't like black girls because I had a crush
on him. Well, wait. Save it for the interview. Save it for the interview.
But yeah, I got a lot of those stories. Corey Feldman used to hang out. Corey Haim used to hang out with us. Alyssa Milano. Corey Feldman is the way I found out about you could become an emancipated adult at 14, because his father at that time had stole like $2 million from him. Corey Feldman was the kid from Stand By Me and the Goonies and all that. Yeah. But I guess, Storm, we can talk about that another day. But that Diddy thing is valid, y'all. Just don't ever leave those kids with anybody ever, period. I don't care. Yeah, that made me dislike Alfonso. Oh my God, I was so devastated, because I loved him, because I knew him from the Michael Jackson commercial and the dance kid, and he used to be on Silver Spoons. You know what I'm saying? That was before he was on Fresh Prince, y'all. Fresh Prince. I'm old. Okay, I'm not that old. I'm young enough for you, Star. I'm just kidding. All right. Well, thank you for having me on. I definitely need to reach out with you about some other stuff.
Okay, for sure. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you for having me. Thank you guys in the audience. Peace.
Bye-bye. Oh, she was spilling some tea. I'm like, wait, come for an interview, because I want to know. She's spilling some real tea. Some real tea, for real. Wow. Now he said, I don't like black girls. I don't think nobody care. Like, that's one of them things. Wait, why did he complain to something with black women? Anyway. All right, so I found this clip, Shirley Temple speaking to Larry King about pedo Hollywood. Let's go.
I went to MGM for one picture. Thank goodness, only one. And when I got there with my mother, we were separated. She went into the office of Louis B. Mayer, and I went into the office of Arthur Freed. And he was going to talk to me about a movie he wanted to put me in. I'm 12 years old, And I thought he was a producer, but instead he was an exhibitor. And I'd never seen anyone naked before, except myself. So I had no clue about what was happening. And so it struck me so funny, I laughed at him. And I laughed uproariously. I had tears, and he got infuriated. And he said, out, go. Did you tell your mother? Well, I was very quiet. I went down and met her in the lobby of the administration building. She came out very quietly from Louis B. Mayor's office, and we walked hand in hand silently to the car, which was unusual. We got in the car driving home. I said, Mom, you won't believe what happened to me. And I told her what happened, and she got kind of quiet. And she said, well, you don't know what happened to me. And Louis B. Mayer wasn't as bad as Freed was to me. You tried but he came on to my mother. And so
that's not funny. But I guess like people laugh to deal with trauma. Well, yeah, of course I know that. I'm like, wow, that's not funny at all. Even Larry King is like, well, ain't no telling what he's done or did. Well, he did, ain't he? Did anyway. Damn.
we both decided that we didn't like MGM much. It was, it was better at Fox.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, and back things were way more. Yeah, they were. They really were. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Like, this is crazy. It's a coping mechanism. Yeah, I'm just like, damn, it's not funny. Let me see. Anything else? Let's listen to this real quick.
So how much did it cost you?
So if you guys know that girl, well, she's a grown woman, Allie Carter, and she had an affidavit with like celebrities she was accusing of touching her, and one of them was Young Jock. Yeah, we're gonna do another live and get into Allie Carter because I seen other YouTubers talk about it, and the video's still up. So yeah, I feel safe talking about it over here. I want to see his reaction to this. Let's see.
Shit, don't put the shoe on it. Shit.
And what's going on with this stuff now, Jock?
Hey man, shit, don't put the shoe on it. Shit, the shoe, don't shoot.
Yeah.
No shoot already. I say that to say like, it is not easy to watch the demise of this mogul.
Yeah.
Someone that
You
I
think it's a
came.
demise?
It's his demise. He got down. He in jail right now. He can't got down.
I done been in jail before too, Jock, and that don't mean
was your demise.
it don't.
What sent you to jail?
It wasn't a demise.
What
it was a
sent you to jail?
revise.
I hate ignorant niggas. You should really have to apply for a license to have a microphone. Like, seriously. First off, Young Jock just started talking. This fool is interrupted already. I can't even hear what Young Jock's saying. Number one. Number two, that don't mean demise. Do you know what demise mean? I done been to jail before. This ain't about you. Oh my God. People are so dumb. Slow bus. Get off the mic and go get some coffee. Go run some errands. Like, this is crazy. Oh, that no, I done been to jail. This isn't a Maserati. What are you talking about? First off, he a grown-ass man still calling himself Hot Boy Turk. I already know he's not that intelligent. hate watching interviews and the person we want to hear from is trying to get a thought out, and then the ignorant, everybody don't need a mic. They don't need. This is why. Jesus. So fucking dumb.
No, what's
You
in
feel me?
jail?
What
What's in
sent me
jail?
to jail was a motherfucker told the police that I had 2 kilos of heroin in an AK-47,
And that was your demise.
and they need to hurry up because I'm about to go catch a flight. So it was a lie.
It don't matter.
You know what I'm saying? So
This is why I'm pro-abortion. This is why I'm pro-abortion. Flush some of these fetuses. Because what? And this is what ladies have to deal with. And this is what people don't understand. Ladies go out the house, they have to deal with niggas like this. Trying to holler, thinking he's sexy. Okay, he might have been. Look, I don't know who Habotek. I'm just keep in mind too. I'm fasting, so I don't have a lot of patience right now. But it's just like, what? Like, why are you speaking? Like something is wrong. Like it's not clicking. We want to hear from Jock. This ain't about you. And believe it or not, some woman out there got kids by this fool. I bet. It's not clicking. What's not clicking? Oh yeah, they help with the jugs. AK-47 heroin. Let me mute. And Jesus wept. Okay, let's go back.
Overcome that lie. Now I had a drug addiction. I had a problem, and I was disobedient. So I had a problem with God. So sometimes it don't be with the propaganda be. You done been around Puffy. You know what I'm saying? So when you say that the demise, what make you so strongly to feel that way?
It's a demise. He's not going forward. There's no forward progression for him right now.
I'm sorry. I have to react anyway. I have to transform the content. That was a very dumb question. I'm going to contradict myself. And I want to say I formally apologize to all of the real journalists out there, communication majors, those that went to school for broadcast journalism and mass media communication, all that. I know y'all have to feel some kind of way that y'all suffer through minimum wage jobs and being professional, only for the internet to come about and somebody named Hot Boy Turk is in a position that you should be in. I understand why they didn't like us, YouTubers, in the beginning. so many people, and I'm noticing this, men and women, and even in the children are even worse. When I was in Atlanta, I would hear kids like speak and talk, and I'm like, I don't know what they're saying. Like slang is slang. I'm gonna play the clip back. Like slang is slang, don't get me wrong. And you can have a country accent, you know, down south you country, but like it's like I don't know. And now that I think back, I can't even tell you the last time I seen a Hooked on Phonics commercial. What do we have? Reading Rainbow. No, we don't have that. I don't even think these kids watch Sesame Street no more. Like, well, someday you know that what make you say that this is the demise? I don't think Hot Boy Turk knew what demise meant. And see, sometimes when okay, this is what, well, obviously he didn't stay in school. That's why he was running around with AK-47s in Heron. When you're having a conversation or you're reading a book, oh, you niggas don't read. When you see words or hear words and you don't know what a word means, you listen and look for context clues within the sentence, paragraph, excerpt, or the conversation. You listen to the context and then you can put two and two together. So I want you to stay with me. And I know your gear is still in 1, but I'm gonna need you to about a 3. If we're having a conversation about Diddy and how he's in jail, he went from a mansion to jail and is facing prison time. That means bad stuff. That means it was good and now it bad. It bad. He bad. He mad and he very sad. So then that would mean the word demise means what? Something bad or unfortunate. Okay, that's probably still too big of a word for you. Okay, we'll go back and play this. Wait. Oh, let me mute. All right, let's play this. Let's go.
There's no forward progression for him right now. It's like everything he's worked hard for is being taken away. He's being stripped from. I don't even. Even if he get it back, this is still a demise. It don't mean he dies. It's just his demise. At the moment, the Puff we knew a year ago is not the Puff we are seeing today.
Yeah.
Ain't no coming back.
I'm not God. I don't have the power to say that. I can have an opinion and say he may never get back to the pinnacle he once was before. But who am I? This may be the moment where we really start to realize, like, yo, because I'm pretty sure some shit gonna come out that's gonna make people like, damn, we believe some of this shit. Because here's my thing. Yeah, I was around. I never saw any of that behavior. Okay. Right? So for somebody who was around and who may have saw that behavior, they can't just be like, oh, that nigga covering up for Puff. He on some fuck shit. Nah, they're not gonna go against me. I'm not gonna go against them. Cause we may not have been around at the same time.
Do y'all believe Jock? I'm off young Hot Boy Turk head. I'm off his head. I'm off his head. Do y'all believe Jock? What his wife call him? Jaceel? Do y'all believe Jaceel? That he didn't see nothing? He knows nothing? Do y'all think Jaceel is on any tapes? I mean, we know he a hoe. We know that. He got all them kids. He stayed cheating, all them different baby mamas. So This is not no monogamous kind of a man. So, do y'all believe him? Or is he just praying that he don't get caught up in this? Thank you. He's a known liar. Now let me tell y'all that. Oh, I don't know. Can I tell y'all yet? I don't know if I can tell y'all that. I won't tell y'all that. I can't tell y'all that yet. Let me just keep playing this.
You know, it was eras for stuff. You know, it's just like the music. It's an era for snap, era for crunk. It's an era for drill.
But a lot of this stuff that's coming up, Jock, is 20 years ago, you know, and it's going down have been 20 years ago.
Not even just 20. Some of this stuff is no. Some of this stuff is like, because you guys.
But somebody struck Jock. It's 20 years ago. Somebody struck Jock. Wait. Is it true or not? Y'all get me with that. Oh, that was 20 years ago. Did it happen or not? Oh my God. I cannot wait until my app is done. The most exercise he done had all day. We can get back to it.
Years ago, you know, and it's going down have been 20 years ago.
Not even just 20. Some of this stuff is no. Some of this stuff is like, because you got stuff like Shine coming forward saying he was set up from the woman.
But why now, though, John? That's what we're saying. Why now?
Because of the demise. The demise.
Because they don't have to worry about getting murked. But why? Because everybody was scared of Puff. Why don't nobody want to say that? All of y'all ninjas was scared of this man. Whether it was warranted or not, it's okay to say, listen, I didn't want him hanging me off a balcony by my ankles. So you submitted. Why they don't want to say that? He shot and killed people allegedly and got away with it. Y'all was scared for your life. That's why you're not saying that. Now that he's put away, now everybody's free to talk about it and they free to joke about it. They free to joke about it in a way they would not joke about it to that man's face. Thank you. But guess what? They will call themselves alpha males, but did nothing. They would tell you as a woman, if a man grabbed your coochie, you shouldn't have let him do it. You should have told him no. You should have fought back. You should have swatted away. But Puff has fondled a lot of them and had his hands, feet, and meat all up and through their throat and the backside, and they did nothing about it. Usher so damn scary. This man busted your butt. Was too rough and sent you to the hospital. Baby, that's an anal prolapse. Too much clenching, not enough lube, too rough. That's an anal prolapse. Usher, Lauren, get out and say what it was. Open your mouth. 50 Cent was the only one that got balls. Look, if y'all gonna call anybody the alpha male, it gotta be 50. I'm sorry. It got to be 50. Oh, well, why they coming out now? They're coming out. Yeah, because they ain't got to worry about getting hurt, or their car blew up, or being stalked, or their kids hurt, or their parents hurt. What do y'all mean? Oh, Cashapp should have left. She literally tried to run, got dragged back, monkey stomped. And what do you think he did to her when he got her back in the hotel room? Just say you was scared. Let me tell you something. Because people love to talk out both sides of their neck, right? This is how you know men are scared of other men. This is how you know even the toughest. Listen, acknowledging that someone can cause immense harm and danger to your person or to your life ain't being a punk. That's called being aware and aware of your surroundings. You understand? If I got a wolf in this house, I acknowledge this wolf is dangerous and I move accordingly. Okay. This is how you know men know other men are dangerous and predatory. When they hear about somebody going to prison, the first thing they say is, oh, he gonna have to fight for his ass. Why? If men were so safe, it should be no problem to be just locked and cooped up with a bunch of men with no way out. Wait, hold up. If men were so straight, then going to prison or jail should just be like going to college or going to the military. Oh, rape happens there too. And not just man to woman, man on man. What are y'all talking about? We know we dangerous. That's why we have laws. We know we dangerous because we are animals. And that's what it is. And we like to think of ourselves as animals with a conscience or a spirit or a soul. And, you know, then I have morals. I'm morally sound more than like a pet, like our animals or whatever. But we are biological animals. And in this world, you are a predator or you are prey. That is it. But we live in a modern society with modern protections. So you don't have to worry about walking out and a man that's a foot taller than you with 200 pounds, 150, 200 pounds on you. He just say, you know what? He just say, you know what? One day I want some butt. Like men really we're able to take our safety for granted. Because what is you as a man really going to do if this man who is 6'6", because there's niggas walking around here 6'6", 300 pounds, and he look at you and say, I want some butt. Only thing we as men have to even the playing ground, to even the field is the law. We hope that the threat of someone going to prison keeps them from doing that to us, or weapons. That's it. This is also why I believe there's no such thing as an alpha male in a beta society. We live in a modernized society. You don't have to go hunt, fish, or really protect yourself. You have a number you can call where people come and protect you. If this was truly an alpha society, it would just be you just thrown in the wilderness and whoever make it, whoever don't. Seriously, Yolanda, we already know men are physically stronger than women. So when women say, well, I just laid there, I just took it, you know, I just waited till he was done. Oh, you didn't say shit. She's a woman. What are you talking about? She's a woman. If a man put all his weight on her, what really can she do besides just take this shit till he finish? What are we talking about? If a man grab you at the back of your neck, hold you down, and he got 200 pounds on you, you can't stop him from taking your butt. What are we talking about? They all call themselves alpha males, and you go turn on a faucet and there's water there. You didn't have to go walk 10 miles to get water. You got Uber Eats. Bitch, you can't be no alpha and you got Uber Eats? What do you mean? Thank you. Fight, flight, freeze, fawn, dissociated. All that's protection. What do you mean? So it's like when these men have no empathy or sympathy for women in situation. I'm not saying women don't lie. Yo, some of them is just lying. Some of them do just want clout. But what I'm saying is, okay, damn, I said I got to be direct and honest. So I really got to keep it real. Even Floyd Mayweather, who's a heavyweight champion, said with his small stature, when he goes out in the world, he feels vulnerable. That's a woman's experience every day. I don't think men really understand that. Even Floyd is a professional boxer. And he said, I feel vulnerable sometimes when I go out in the world. That's a woman's experience every day. You as a woman can't just go, because even if you're the most grotesque looking woman, it's still a man that'll still hit. So you can't just go out and just be like, I just don't want to be, but I could leave out this house and nobody talks to me, like bothers me nothing. Women don't even get that. Every day, nigga in your face. If you ain't smiling, why you ain't smiling, queen? Shut the fuck up, leave her alone. You give him that, if you don't give him the number, now he throwing a drink in your face. Now you ugly. Now you a hoe, bitch. You a dyke. You this, you that. Oh God, nigga, no, she just don't want to talk to you. Dude, you got a whole pot belly and you missing the bottom row of your teeth. She don't find you attractive. Where are you, man? Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. Nigga, you stink. Then she say, fuck, I ain't got time to be famous. I'm just give him the number, give him the Google number. Call me right now. Call me right in front of me. Shit. I'm just like, what? Like, so yeah, they gotta walk out and be a bitch or stuck up. Cause like, if not, niggas would not get listen, I've been to many sex clubs. The way that you have to the way that you have to have guidelines and clearly lay out what is consent for men is crazy. You have to explain consent to men like they're kindergartners. And that is no allegedly. I've been to many sex clubs. I dare somebody to come tell me I'm wrong. When we literally, I don't throw no parties, y'all. When you literally attend parties, even if it's a party and it's considered like a free-for-all where like everybody's just in one big space, you literally have to put in asterisks, and no means no. And make sure you shower. Make sure you change condoms in between women. Make sure you ask before you touch. Make sure you like, this ain't common knowledge. It's not common knowledge. Okay, wait a minute. What's up, Lil Jones? My bad. I ain't see you hit. I didn't see you hit the link. I was like, I went off on a tangent.
I know. I hit the link because I just wanted to say that I really enjoy this. And it is very rare that you see men that actually keep it fucking real. It's refreshing. I needed to tell you that.
I appreciate that. You know they're gonna say I'm a simp and a panderer and a whatever, but I'm just like, they say, oh, I need to eat. Yeah, I haven't eaten in almost a day. But my point is like, I listen to so many men speak on instances of sexual assault or abuse that women go through as if it's nothing. Oh, yeah, that don't matter. No, that happens way more than men want to realize, and we fucking know that. Because anytime we stuck around a bunch of men, we're on guard ourselves.
You know, grape culture is just so normalized and we've all become desensitized to it. From children, they say, oh, that a boy is just being a boy. He just knocked you over the head and pulled your hair and stole your ice cream because he liked you. So we're literally programmed from youth to view men as aggressive by nature, you know, and to always give them a pass and to constantly police ourselves. And we have to think for men. We have to operate, you know, on guard on a always, like, you cannot just let your guard down because you have to be on the defense all the time.
It's true.
It's crazy. And men, you know, victim blaming and victim shaming is a real thing, but I love how you said even men are on guard when it comes to other men.
Yeah, that's why they join gangs. That's why they join fraternities. That's why they click up, link up. That's also for protection. All protection from what? From other fucking men.
That's what I say all the time because the men will be like, oh, you need a man to protect and provide. First of all, Black women are a million times more employed than Black men. And we only need protection from other groups of men. What do we need protection from? However, I don't understand why they won't just think about it in a logical way. Like, maybe we need to do a better job at raising boys to be upstanding citizens of society instead of constantly trying to teach women to, you know, have to be on like guard. Teach men how to curb their urges, teach boys how to be better people and less predatory. And then we won't need so much protection.
And we need other men to do that.
Exactly.
We need other men to do that. It can't be women trying to do that. And yeah,
it's true.
It's wild.
Because men won't listen to, they don't respect women enough to really listen to us or hear us out. Like, other men have to say, hey, maybe beating your wife up and down the street is not okay, and we're gonna like make a law against it. You know, just being able to slap a woman on her ass is not okay. Women were getting SA'd and just sexually harassed in the workforce. They had to make laws.
Yes.
So that like their male co-workers wouldn't be able to just freely grope them. It's crazy.
Or even their bosses.
It's insane.
Nina G said, my daddy taught me different. He taught me to shoot first and ask questions later. Yeah, absolutely. Now imagine a world without weapons. If you had nothing to defend, just there's always been weapons. Imagine a world without guns.
Firearms.
So you just got sticks, you got rocks, then you gonna really see who the alpha. All these dudes calling themselves alpha men. Put them in a room and let's see who the real alpha.
Men do not know how to fight anymore.
They don't. Can't fight. They just be big and I get so mad when they be big and they be 6'5", just goofy. You be like,
it's crazy because I just be like the types of comments, like, we have a lot of cross watchers, you and I. So they see like the types of comments that these men leave in my comment section is diabolical. The accountability, I swear, accountability is kryptonite for these niggas. Like, and that's a hill that I'm willing to unalive on. I feel like we sound crazy having to use like alternative words.
I know, right?
I'm unalive on this hill. But they don't even know how children are conceived. They say, oh, it's the woman's. Sir, if you don't go in there and shoot the club, pow the club up, a woman does not become pregnant. They don't understand, you know, like you said, consent. Oh, well, she didn't say no. Like, what are you talking about? You are intimidating a woman. Like you said, a man's stature and his presence alone is a form of coercion. If you backing somebody into the corner and you towering over them, it's hard to get yourself out of. It's like being in between a rock and a hard place.
Literally. Because guess what? Men posture themselves around other men. So what are we talking about? Over dude getting a little too, what niggas to say, oh, what you on? What's good? You feel it. So if we feel it as men, why we think women don't feel that?
Whew. It's crazy. Like, and being halfway decent looking as a woman, oh my God. It's very, very, and I hate to say this, but I don't like to say this. Maybe it's a culture thing. I don't know, but I usually feel this around Black men. Like if I see a group of Black men, I'm crossing the street. I don't want to walk in between a group of Black men. Like my heart starts palpitating sometimes. Maybe I have PTSD from being cussed out like a dog in the street by them, literally grabbed, and people done thrown shit at my head. All of the things that you mentioned, I've experienced. Legit. Walking down the street, I get told, oh, you ain't light skinned. Who you think you are? You ain't even all that. Just because I don't want to talk. And like you said, I've so many times I just stopped and gave my number, and you can't even give a fake number because they want you to stand there in their face and call them, or they will stand there in your face and dial your number. And if it don't ring, now everybody looking around crazy. It just really, and other men will be like, hey, just to save yourself, just give your number out. But then they'll make it seem like we're exaggerating, we're lying. When we want to just disengage and want to take me to Petco, I'd rather be a cat lady. Oh, you're bitter. Bitch, who hurt you? Y'all, niggas. What you mean who hurt you?
But you know what? But you know what's crazy? You have we live in America, so we're free, allegedly. It's your right to be a cat lady if you want to. Men always say, it's plenty fish in the sea. It's plenty bitches out here. They don't worry about her wanting to be a cat lady. That's just one lady. Who cares? Now, these niggas are scared to die alone. All this shit about marriage, y'all not getting married, y'all ain't gonna get married. No, they're scared to be by themselves.
It's projection. Look, a guy up in here just said, oh, it sounds like you need a man. It's always the woman's. Oh my God, I can't. Instead of saying men need to be better people and stop harassing and utterly terrorizing women, I need to get a man. Like, that's what my story. You can't make this up.
Can't make it up. I just say, just have your pow. have your pow. One step at a time. But I'm gonna actually I'm gonna take these last two calls and I'm gonna get off here because I didn't went a little long on this.
Bye, Storm. And keep up the good work. I love this side of you.
I guess because I ain't ate. I guess I need to just stop eating, huh?
Oh. Spread love is the Brooklyn way.
Good night. All right. NC.
Storm, can you hear me?
I sure can.
Okay. I'm so sorry, but you had me hollering when you said, I want some butt. I'm sorry. I really called it because you literally had me hollering in this house.
But what do you as a man, what you gonna do? But seriously, as a man, what you gonna do? And not just if a dude is just bigger than you. I'm talking about if there's a substantial, the average size of a man in this country is 5'9", 180 or whatever, right? This dude's walking around 6'5", 300 pounds.
Facts.
What you gonna do if he say, I want some butt?
Please stop. Please. I can't take you when you say that. I'm sorry.
Now that's how women have to walk out in the world every day.
Well, I'm running anyway, so don't worry.
Yeah,
but no, I love the show. What you were saying was so true, but I mean, you literally had me hollering. I'm so sorry. I said this was crazy.
Thank you, NC.
Bye.
Bye now. What's going on, Liberian Queen? Liberian Queen? All right, might have to hit the link again. All right, Tina.
Hi, Storm. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I always watch you. Love the show, and I came in mid show today, but I just want to agree with Love Jones. What you were saying is so true about just being young and being a woman. And I mean, just earlier tonight, I was just talking to a few friends, and most women, they don't even want to admit this until they are much older. They get offered sex at a very young age, way before they are even interested in it or even know what it is.
Yeah, my mama said she started getting hit on by dudes at the age of 12.
Come on now. Come on now.
Yep. And she told one dude, she said, I'm gonna tell my daddy on you. He said, your daddy ain't gotta know.
Come on now. I don't, you know what I'm saying? From
Wait a minute. Oh, Tina, you went out. Yep, me too. You there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, it went out. It went out. Go ahead.
Oh, and I was just saying, just to follow up. Even now with social media, it's even more crazy. So my hip hop heart can't take anymore. You know what I'm saying?
It's a mess.
It's a mess. I was like 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? Not even fully developed. So that average age is around that 10, 11, 12. Yup. But you're a child and you don't know any difference. So it's just, I have a long history in the music business from an admin perspective. A lot of this stuff we've known about for a long time. And it's deep to see everything come in full circle.
Wow. But you know what they say, that what's in the dark always comes out. So very true. Thank you, Tina. You have a good night, all right? All right. All right, listen, I'm going to end this live here because we've been on for a minute. This was a fun show tonight. I don't know. Should I get something to eat? Maybe, maybe not. Should I keep going with the fast? I don't know. I'll see. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. I will catch you guys later.
It's Storm Show.